Hello all, and welcome to the first lesson of the Audiovisual Art Integrated Learning module. This module was created in the framework of the Erasmus Plus project PEL Art, boosting positive narrative on Romani integration through arts, and developed by UCLL Belgium. The module consists of 6 lessons and will guide you step by step to become a graphic designer. This video will explain you the exercises that belong to the first lesson, which is the introduction lesson. In the first part of the lesson, the trainer has a choice of 4 different exercises to get to know each other better. The choice depends on the group. The first exercise that the trainer can choose to do to get to know each other better is the 2 truths and 1 lie exercise. In this exercise, the learners and possibly also the trainer tell one by one 3 stories or facts about themselves. One of these stories or facts is wrong. The group has to guess which one is wrong. Through this exercise, the learners and the trainer introduce themselves in a creative way, and the stories will also help them to remember each other better. The second exercise is the What's in the Wallet exercise. The learners and the trainer have a few minutes to find 3 items in their wallets that will help them to get to know each other better. Then, they introduce themselves with the help of those items. This exercise also allows the learners and the trainer to introduce themselves in a creative way, and the stories will also help them to remember each other better. The third exercise that the trainer can choose is the introduction bingo exercise. Here, each player has a bingo form. The learners or the trainer must put a name in each box as quickly as possible. You can use each name up to 2 times. You are not allowed to write your own name on the form. The first person to have a full row wins the first round. Whoever is the first to have 2 full rows wins the second round. Finally, the student or trainer with a full card wins the last round. With the help of the exercise, you look specifically for characteristics of others, and in this way you get to know each other better unconsciously. The final getting to know you exercise is looking for what is in common. In this exercise, the trainer and the learners sit in a circle and throw a ball of wool at each other. You hold the beginning of the ball of wool and throw the ball at someone with whom you have something in common. Then you tell briefly what your common thing is. That person holds the ball of wool and throws it at somebody else, and so on. In this way, you create a web of wool. Use this exercise when you already know each other a little better or when you have done an introductory exercise before. This exercise makes it visually very clear that everyone is connected, and in this way creates a good group feeling. In the next part of the lesson, the trainer tries to activate the creative thinking process of the student through an exercise. We describe the following 2 example exercises. The first exercise the trainer can choose is the sandwich. In this exercise, you can put together a sandwich that represents Roma culture in a unique way. The learners spend 5 minutes building the sandwich. It can contain anything they want. The sandwich should be visual, so learners should draw, but also can add words on the side and make a diagram. This exercise gets the learners thinking creatively and unconsciously, deciding which elements should be included in their collage, which will be developed later in the module. In addition to the sandwich exercise, the trainer can also choose to use the example exercise Martians. In this exercise, you imagine that Martians have landed on a car park. They do not understand human language, but you want to introduce Roma culture to them. So you will have to use symbols, icons, schematic drawings, timelines, or other things that can make it clear, but you cannot use words. The learners are given 5 minutes to prepare this. This exercise also gets the learners thinking creatively and unconsciously deciding which elements should be included in their collage, which will be developed later in this module. During the last part of the first lesson of the module, learners get to know the topic. This is done through the use of 2 example exercises. The first example exercise is real-life examples. Here, the trainer shows learners different examples of real-life audiovisual video clips. For example, from the world of advertising. On the basis of these examples, the characteristics of an audiovisual video are discovered. In addition, the trainer can also choose to use a good practice example exercise. In this exercise, the trainer presents his own culture using an audio-visual video made with Canva, Audacity, and OpenShot. It is important that the trainer presents his own culture so that it remains a learning experience for the students. In this way, their creative thinking is not constrained and no one from the Roma culture is offended by adding possibly incorrect features to the example collage.